Salam Allah. Peace and blessings to the family. Shalom, Hotep. Peace to the streets. I'm your brother in the struggle, Brother Minister Ali. This is part 5 of the true temple being the self. When we look at the temple, we want to understand that you have a left temple right here and you have a right temple right here. You know what I mean? In universal law, everything has an opposite. It's called the law of polarity. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad explains it in Message to the Black Man as the law that Dr. Yaqub discovered at the age of 6 while playing with 2 pieces of steel. That law is a universal law. It works on the microcosm or the tiniest atom particles as well as the macro, meaning the largest sun, the largest stars, the largest planets like Jupiter, Uranus, what have you. You know what I mean? It works within and it works without. In Hebrew, the temple is Hikal. And in the Arabic language, it is Mabad. And the temple, the true temple, is not a physical place. In St. Luke chapter 1, Jesus explained that the temple was God's house, but he explained that in my Father's house there are many mansions. If it was not so, I would have told you. This is a spiritual key that will take us out of organized religion into true spiritual sciences. Here you have Jesus teaching the people that in his Father's temple, meaning in his Father's left temple, right temple, in your consciousness and your subconsciousness, there are many ideas, some good, some bad, because of the law of polarity, some dark, some light, some living, some dead. The temple, there are temples for the living God, the cultures, and there are temples for the dead God, your higher and your lowest self. Your higher self is the will. The will is the plane of the gods or goddess. The lowest plane is the physical plane. Our lessons teaches us in 99 actual facts, and the actual fact is Master Fard Muhammad said that the black man's mind has 7 dimensions: the physical, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, the soul, the self, as well as the will. Let me pause for a moment. I want to thank our beloved brother Jerron Floyd for his donation today. Know what I mean? Appreciate you, brother. Know what I mean? You know, patronize your own people in business. Know what I mean? We definitely want to keep the information coming to the people, and it helps me to help us. As I was saying, know what I mean? The temple is not just a structure on earth, but as Jesus properly put it, the kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. As it is in the mental, it comes into the physical. We are what we think. We are what we eat. The messenger teaches us that the Bible is true if you understand it. He said in the Theology of Time in 1972, he asked himself a rhetorical question. He said, is the Bible a lie, Elijah? And he answered to himself and he said, no. The Bible is true if you understand it. So when Jesus said, in my Father's house there are many mansions, you can utilize that in 2022 by realizing that in the Nation of Islam there are many branches. If it was not so, I would have told you. But the Holy Quran teaches us that on the day of Yom Kiyama, on the day of judgment, Allah is going to unite us. And he explained that we was on the edge, we was on the brink of a pit of hellfire. But Allah united our hearts and brought us together in unity. Not that we all become one, but in operational unity. There's no two things actually bonded in the universe, but they operate in operational unity to bring balance on Ma'at, or freedom, justice, and equality in mathematics to our universe. So in truth, you can have the Hebrews, the Jews, the Christians, the atheists, Farrakhan, Silas, Jeremiah Shabazz, the 5%ers, the Pan-Africans, the Kemites, the Nubians. In my Father's house, there are many mansions. In our people's history, there are many pillars, countless titles and labels, but it all refers to our people, which is peace, truth, freedom, justice, and equality. The struggle continues, family. Salaam alaikum.